Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. So today I'm just gonna show you guys some future stuff that is about to happen in TOS, because I kind of found out this thread on the forum, and then they kind of had this interview with this Madhead's Chief Operation Officer, right? So he's in charge of the game development and stuff like that, right? So pardon for the weird background, because my room is in a mess, so this is my sister's room. Right, so yep, they did an interview with this guy, Mr. Wong or something. Right, so it's just the whole interview is basically about the future development of TOS, right? So the whole interview, which lasted about 35 minutes, is in Chinese with no subtitle at all. So if you guys have no difficulty understanding Chinese, I'll just leave the link here. You can just go check it out yourself. Right, so for those that do not understand Chinese and stuff like that, basically I'm just gonna share with you guys in summary what this whole interview is about. Right, so for the first point, they've mentioned that previous collaborations like Disney, they didn't mention about the 72 Demons thing for the English server or anything outside Hong Kong, especially. They mentioned that previous collaboration with Disney will be back pretty soon, probably in about 6 months time, right? 6 months time. I assume that will be pretty much their card drawing stuff as well, so you can finally draw those Disney cards that you have not obtained from last time. So I'm not sure whether this applies to Solomon's Seal as well. As you know, both of them are pretty much the same thing, right? So hopefully, I wish that would be the same for Solomon's Seal as well, because I am missing Ashroth, right? I need Ashroth really bad now. Right, so I'm really waiting for this seal draw to be back, and then I'll be more than happy to film my seal draw once again. Right, and then they also mentioned that previous collaboration like Disney, it will be coming back with new additional features, right? So this will not make this comeback more like boring, right? So they'll be back with new features, and then that's all they said. So we just have to sit and wait. Yep. Right. So second point in the interview. He had mentioned that Dragonic Compulsion with new users will be released real soon, and then at the maximum you can actually use it twice, so they have no changes. And then he had mentioned that he suggested that player should try to familiarize with this new Dragonic Compulsion. Yep, Dragonic Compulsion function. Right. The next point is the main point of this whole Dragonic Compulsion thing, right? So they've mentioned that the 8th seal is ready. Yep, they have done up the whole of 8th seal already, and they are just waiting to release this 8th seal, right? So as you can see, if those people have kind of cleared 7th seal already, 7th seal is pretty much the end of the tower. Right, so they have mentioned that this 8th seal is a total different game from the 1st to 7th seal. So that's all he said about that, so we just have to sit back and wait. Right, so they mentioned, let's read off from here. The design of the 8th seal is done, but Madhead is making adjustment on its difficulty. Right, so he have mentioned that they have kind of made Dragonic Compulsion compulsory for the 8th seal. So those players who are not used to Dragonic Compulsion or who are not good at Dragonic Compulsion might face difficulty clearing the 8th seal. Right, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but yep, this is why they kind of suggested you guys to get used to Dragonic Compulsion. That's because you know that you're gonna need it in the 8th seal. Right, and then as I said earlier, 7th seal is pretty much the end of the tower, the Innocent Tower. Right, so they also mentioned that they kind of leaked information that the 8th seal might be somewhere else, probably out of Innocent Tower or something. Right, so as I always thought myself, as you can see the map of the whole TOS, map is just one part of the globe if you haven't realized that. So I won't be surprised if we can actually rotate the globe to different maps. That's what I have in mind. So not sure whether they will actually make it or not. Right, so the location they have hinted us might be out of Innocent Tower. So maybe they're just talking about a new map. Who knows, right? Okay, so next point, point number 4. As you guys know, Soul Master's card have been out from Saruman all the way to Michael Lucifer. Right, so the only card that is missing now is actually Gemsa, which is the 7th seal boss. So Madhead is actually thinking when is the right time to actually release this Soul Master Gemsa stage. Right, yeah, pretty much it might be soon, who knows. Maybe they will wait for this one whole round of Nightmare to go past. Right, as you can see, Nightmare stage is stopped at Odin now, so we don't know when Diablo's Soul Master / Nightmare is going to be out. Right, we'll just have to sit back and wait for this new Gemsa card to be out. Hopefully it isn't that OP, because Michael Lucifer is just pretty much very OP. Right, so okay, the next point is he actually mentioned that Baby Harpy wasn't supposed to be in the game, kind of thing. Right, so the time when he actually proposed this Baby Harpy thing, he kind of like got scolded, kind of thing, for like kind of making the game too easy, kind of thing. But somehow Baby Harpy actually made it into the game, making CD skill level CD kind of thing to be much easier than last time. Right, so so he also mentioned that it's very less likely they're gonna release any card that is similar to Harpy and Baby Harpy. Right, so with that, we just have to stick with that 2 cards for skill level up for now. And then he also know that skill leveling can be a bit difficult, especially cards with max skill level of 15. Right, so he also mentioned that in the future, new card whose maximum CD is 15 will be reduced greatly. So pretty much new cards onwards, there will be lesser cards that have a max CD of 15, probably 12 or 10. Right, so that will be a good thing for us. Okay, so that will be point number 5. So number 6 is actually declaration from Madhead. As you guys might see in the forum, if you guys actually check out the forum, that people are actually like complaining about Grid Team being nerfed due to their sky job and stuff like that. He had mentioned that the Madhead have never actually reduced the drop rate of the runestone for Grid Team, and then they have not actually tweaked anything regarding this Grid sky job and stuff like that. So those Grid users out there who think that your Grid team, your respective Grid team has been nerfed, that is not the case. Right, so another thing regarding Grid gods is that they have not considered launching power release for Grid gods for now. Right, that is sad for me as well. Right, the reason why is because for now Grid God, as you can see, is pretty much a very OP deck already, considering they have a big buff once the release of Zeus, and then they had this additional hidden passive whereby you have a certain chance of getting extra combos in which recovery and stuff like that will become like better. Right, so pretty much that's a very big buff for Grid Team. And then as you guys know, power release can only be done once, so they don't have power release kind of thing. Right, so Madhead is saving up the power release for Grid Team, so in order to not to overpower Grid for now. Right, so in which when they say that, which means that power release will be there might be a chance of power release for Grid God, but not now. So we just gotta wait. So actually it's a good thing. So if Grid is as powerful now, it might be even powerful in the future. So Grid users, do not give up on your cards. Just keep it and just wait for their power release. Right. Alright, so with this, but other than that, when when we mentioned about power release, he also mentioned that Western Beast and Newborn Elf is the next possible power release series. If you guys don't know, Western Beast is Griffin, Cthulhu, Baphomet, Cerberus, and Medusa. This series will have a chance of power release. Might have a chance. I'm just saying what he said in the interview. So it might happen, it might not happen. So but he said there is a high chance. Right, so this Baphomet series might have a chance of power release together with Newborn Elf. Right, so this Magnus, Yidra, Margaret the Queen Bee, Isabel, right, this series might get power release as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next point. So point number 7, he mentioned that the occurrence of Soul Master battles will not be increasing as compared to other games. I'm not sure what games is he talking about. Probably yeah, kind of rival game kind of thing. Right, so and also Madhead is stepping up against cheating. So I don't know how are they gonna do it. But then those people who are kind of passing their accounts to other people, trying to call them to clear Soul Masters and stuff like that, try to be careful. You do not want to get your account banned and stuff like that. Okay, yes, so we're almost there. There's pretty much a lot of info from this interview. Okay, so point number 9, which is next point. They also mentioned that guild missions, there will be new guild missions coming in, whether or not they will remove the old one, we are not sure about that. But then he will just say stay tuned for more exciting guild missions. Right, so I don't know how is that gonna affect us, but then all we care is about the black keys that we need to access the black hole. Right, so and also Madhead is developing a new game, so I don't know when that will be out, but then I hopefully when the new game is released, they do not actually neglect Power of Saviors, because I will be really mad. Right, and then I'll probably try out the new game as well, and then if it's really good, I'll probably like play both games and then upload both games on my channel. Right, so last but not least, there will be this new collaboration with Yanxi. So if you guys don't know, Yanxi is the first collaboration Madhead made, resulting in these two cards, Yan and Si, from the game. So with this new collaboration, as what they say in the interview, which is they say, Yanxi is they're gonna have this interview with Yanxi tomorrow. And then I kind of read up, this was quite a few days ago, so tomorrow is pretty much like yesterday or something. Right, so Yanxi actually mentioned that she's back with a new collaboration, so now featuring a new cards. So in Chinese, she also mentioned that she mentioned that last time she split herself into 2, which is Yan and Si, the light and the dark card. So now she's gonna split into 3 new characters, so we can assume that there will be the red, green, blue. Yes, the fire, water, earth cards. And then she also mentioned that her 3 roles will be Huo Yanxi, Sui Yanxi, and Mu Yanxi, meaning fire Yanxi, which is fire version, probably fire version, water version, earth version. Right, so I don't know whether it will actually be this fire, water, earth version of this Yan and Si. Not sure about the active skill. Hopefully, if it's the same, I think Fire Grid will be overly powered, probably. I don't know. Since let's just say that if they have the same active skill, so this Fire Yanxi card cancels off Heart Rune, and then to replace them with Falling Fire Runes, and then Media herself increase the rate of Falling Fire Runes, so game broken. I don't know, so we just have to stay tuned with what's this Fire, Water, Earth Yanxi cards is about. And then yep, that's all for this interview. Hope you guys have some new info for this Tower of Saviors, and then let's just look forward to all these new updates. Right, so with this, I'm gonna end this video right here. Leave a like if this actually gives you some new info about Tower of Saviors, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.